The action continues here in the elimination round of the Corona Open J-Bay. We've just seen Kelly Slater get past Baron Mamiya. And we now welcome Jordy Smith and Kolohe Andino to the line. Big V8s leaning into those big burnouts and throwing down some great turns. Here's a replay of Kolohe Andino's opening ride in heat number 8.
Yeah, I think Kolohe's, that was a nice barrel, but Kolohe's finding his feet, probably some of the first real open face wave he's had.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that was insane. Really taking some risk out there, and yes, this wave was really well served. He's another, you know, I don't know, would you call him a veteran, but he nearly is on the tour he was going to have this year. And here we go, Jordy Smith.
Well, let's see the response from Jordy on the replay here. Frank, you can take us through it.
Oh, massive turn there. Oh, drops the water, but unbelievable. I mean, he's so powerful on these waves, and he reads it so well. Wow, such a turn. I think one thing people, when you're watching, looks easy, but when you're out there and you haven't surfed there much, it's such a hard wave to surf.
He's just got his signature all over this wave, Luke. This is just a classic J-Bay ride for Jordy. Lost it on the finish. An 8.5 for the South African, and the crowd will get news of that in a moment and absolutely light up. And Kolohe at 7.67. Andino up once again, loading up. He's going to go the oop and just loses the landing there.
It's a bummer because it works really good in like pockety small lefts. And that's what I've been surfing for 2 months. Not exactly what you're doing at J-Bay on a big open face wall that's a little flatter. So yeah, that didn't work out for me, but it's all good. You know, different boards for different waves. And the board I rode today is the one I've been riding for years, just a little bit longer. And I know that board really well. It's not a perfect board for out here, but it works well enough to just do some carves and get barreled.
So just on 6.5 minutes to go here. It's been pretty quiet for Jordy Smith since he banked an 8.5 to kick things off. But here he is again on wave number 2. And this is what he missed in the opening round, a solid second score, and he's going to try and make up for it now. Look at the placement of that turn, so tight to the bowl, and back up into the pocket again. So surfing critical and tight to that pocket, putting it on the line as he brings this one through to the inside. Great style as he steps back on that tail and really starts to force the issue on his way to a solid score. Great linkage of his manoeuvres. This wave looks like it's going to stretch out. And will Jordy have enough speed to find the tube on the inside? He does. Kicks on that tail, finds a bit of cover. Jordy Smith loves J-Bay, and J-Bay loves him back.
And here it is from way up the point. I love there's no double pump bottom turn from Jordy Smith as well. He just leans straight into a nice one. There's where he stands high and just decides where he's going to pick the nice carve out of the top. Comes around, gets it up in the lip. That was the one that I thought Jordy maybe was going to fall, but he manages to hold on. A little bit caught up in that turn, but then he just reassesses what's in front of him, carves out of the lip one more time, comes down, looking down the line to see what the wave's going to do. And I like this little check into the barrel. I thought it was all done here, but Jordy Smith never giving up. And just this little carve to check into the tube. And even the effort into this carve. He's way down the point by now, but still, after all those turns he's done, he's put huge effort into another snap after the barrel.
Well, you can make the comparisons too with surfers that are visiting here for the first time. Where Jordy starts his bottom turn, it's right down there near the whitewater. Gives him that carve right next to the bowl. Look, he's going to ride over the foam here and straight into that next turn, just so on.
And that just sets him up so perfectly for the bottom turn. And little double pump here, but Jordy is one of the greats that doesn't double pump if he doesn't need to, and I love that in a bottom turn. This one was nearly over, but he just managed to keep it. Philippe's got his work cut out for him for sure.
Kolohe Andino and Jordy Smith, almost similar kind of stories at the moment. Young fathers and travelling with their families at different stages. But, you know, both of them haven't really had the kind of results that we expect from them this season. They're going to try and turn it around here at Jeffreys Bay. Andino started off strong, 7.67. And he looks to grab that wall and tuck into the tube, this one holding open. And he's going to get a big wall to work with down the line here. He's had some huge end section hits over the years, but this time he's not going to find it. He gets pushed out of the tube And not sure that's going to be the number that he's after to get himself into the lead here. He was after a 7.34.
With only 2 other guys, or another heat, so there's 4 guys out there, and you really got to calm yourself down, and everyone's talking about it, just getting to that point so that they can put on a good performance, as we see Jordy Smith on another good one.
Yeah, Jordy now looking for his first big major turn on this ride, and there it is. Just devastating, right in the steepest section of that wave. And now goes back into that just casual approach. He's so patient with this wave as he tucks into the barrel. Gets spat out of this one. Now loads up for something big to finish. Another huge layback jam. Pushing so hard on his equipment as he attacks the lip to finish this one off. But let's have a look at Jordy's replay here. Just casual. He's got so much trust in the wave here at Jeffries.
Yeah, sitting up on Joel Parkinson's spot, I think, for this one. Way up the point, coming around, taking his time, carving out of the lip. Thought there might have been a barrel there, but there was a bit of a kink in it. And then I just like that he's just cruising, just setting himself up into the right position. Knew it was going to barrel at some point with the angle of this wave. Beautiful barrel into a huge carve, coming around, and then gets the lip glide to finish off. So that is going to replace that lower score of a 6.5 for Jordy. There's the water shot, just sitting in there, dragging a bit of an arm, coming around and then into the carve. That first setup is everything for the barrel. Once you've succeeded in that little part of the wave, you just stand there and enjoy the view.
There's not any question marks, it appears, in Jordy's head when he's riding a wave here at Jeffries Bay, Frank. Yes, that wave had some moments where it got a little disjointed and stopped reeling down the line and kind of backed off. Looking to seize his opportunity to put in a big score. Great start there. Pushing hard on that rail. A bit of foam on the face here. This wave starting to hollow out on the inside as he gathers some speed and takes the line into this pit, travelling for a long time. And he finds his way through, drives up into the lip. Huge floater here. Oh, lands on his feet, but that was a high impact section and he couldn't hang on. But here's Andino's response.
Yeah, Andino, just a really good turn out of the top. This wave goes a little bit white watery. He's patient, waiting for the barrel section in the perfect position. Just once you get that first part right, you just stand there, and then this was a very optimistic go for it floater. But he knows he's got Jordy Smith, and he really needs to get some huge completion on the inside.
Well, it's that kind of commitment that could see you into the nines. He really gave it everything, but almost got there, Frank, with maybe not enough speed to get the projection over that impacting water.
Quite risky down the bottom there as well. It's so heavy, and he really he knew he needed to do something big, and he really went for it.
I like the way he checked out of that barrel a little early so he could get the turn in. He could have kept going in the barrel and just gone for the doggy door, but look at this. This is really go for it stuff there by Kolohe Andino. Nearly landed. His back foot comes off there. Just couldn't handle the compression.
Before I go, I just want to say thank you to you guys. Thanks to everyone for coming down. And I know the town really appreciates it. So, yeah.
Frank, please keep us up to date with what you're doing, and where can people follow your efforts with the J-Bay Surfer Line?
Sentinel Ocean Alliance, and check those out. And if people want to help, support, if guys are in town, they want to come surf with our kids, just hit us up and we'll be stoked to have everyone. And
can people make donations?
Please do.
Make sure you get behind it. It's an incredible organisation doing great things, inspiring young lives and giving people the opportunity for potential greatness. But more than anything, just really looking to stoke people out, and that's the big goal.
100%. We just want to stoke out the grums to get people in the water.
Well, this guy's stoking me out at the moment. Kolohe Andino with an incredibly long barrel ride and really crept a long way up the board. All style here, Luke. He's going again, tucking into the tube. He's not done with this one. He's going to take it right down to the point. And what a performance. Couple of 7-point rides. He still has a number on the way.